Alright, y'all. I promised you guys a video. It's going to be quite short. But I wanted to let you guys know the sources I used. It wasn't all Wikipedia like she said. If you guys already seen my videos and you already know that only the first 15 minutes of the first video was Wikipedia, and that was just to prove that Hebrew was a dead language, because it was for 1,000 years, and that Jesus mostly spoke Greek because he lived in a time when Jerusalem was occupied by Rome and they spoke Greek. And Aramaic. In his smallest circle, they probably spoke Aramaic. But Aramaic is not Hebrew. It's a sister language to Hebrew. It's a Semitic language. Yeah, but it was how they put it in the Wikipedia thing was that Aramaic is to Hebrew like German is to the other European languages. They're similar, but not the same. You know what I mean? They're sisters of each other, but they're not the same. Like Swedish and German sound quite similar.
No, not even close.
I heard that they are quite similar.
No.
Yeah, I heard they're quite similar. Especially with those little dots above the things. Anyway, I don't know. All I know is that the thing said that like German is to the European languages, Aramaic is to Hebrew. Anyway, he spoke Aramaic in his small circles. He did most of his sermons in Greek because he was roaming around in Greek areas. Capernaum, as I said, was a Greek area. They spoke only Greek. In the Galilee Sea, they spoke Greek. I believe only in the temples they actually spoke Aramaic at that time. And only the Levitical priests would know the Hebrew of the Old Testament. And even that wasn't even the same as in the second video. I show an etymologist breaking down the stages of Hebrew, and he said that the Hebrew in the temples of Jesus' time wasn't the Hebrew of like Jeremiah's time, and before him Ezekiel's time, and before him Daniel's time, and before him blah blah blah. He said each stage of generations, because it was an oral language, it wasn't a written language, it changed, which with every 100 generations basically, right? I think that's what he said. With every generation or something like that, it changed. He said that Adam's Hebrew was different from Isaac's Hebrew, and Isaac's Hebrew was different from Daniel's Hebrew, and Daniel's Hebrew was different than Hosea's Hebrew, and so on, right? And then Aramaic came into play along the way. It's very hard to explain. You have to watch the second video. I'm not an etymologist, obviously. But the name Jesus is not associated with paganism whatsoever, and it is not even close to being a pagan name. It was a Greek name that his Greek apostles used when they wrote the New Testament. And he also confirms that all 2,500 manuscripts of the New Testament was written in Greek. Not one was written in Hebrew. 0 in Hebrew. Okay? 0. Only the Old Testament was written originally in Hebrew. The New Testament originally was written in Greek. So just to clear that up. Oh, Lord have mercy on me for this one. I had a really bad day yesterday. I cried a lot because Sandra, I wanted to keep in my life. I wanted her to stay in my life. She did really good teachings. I didn't ever have anything wrong with her teachings. we only disagreed on a doctrine. And honestly, I don't care if she calls him Yeshua. I don't give a crap. I'm not going to call him Yeshua. My Bible calls him Jesus. I'm going to call him Jesus. You know what I mean? I never tried to change her mind about calling him Yeshua or Jesus. I was just proving that I'm right to call him Jesus because that is his name. Right? And there's no reason for me to call him by any other name. I don't know. It's just so ridiculous that this was all over a name. Anyway, on the side here, you're going to see my resources. I used Wikipedia at first, and then I found an article, and then I found a blog, and then I found a video. And all 4 of my resources are next to me here, and plus the conversation I had with Sandra. Just to outline some of what happened. On her page, I didn't screenshot what happened because I didn't think that it was gonna go the way it did. I thought she was reasonable, and I thought she was level-headed and calm, and she had self-control, but clearly I was wrong. I didn't expect her to get so mad. She always went on her page a couple of times a week about people who blocked her and that she tried to have a conversation with, and they just never wanted to have the conversation with her. But it seems as though that maybe she was fabricating some of her conversations with people. Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she's saying about me right now. That I was just too stubborn, too prideful, I wouldn't put it down, so I blocked her. But she was the one, in fact, blocking me. And banning me and censoring me. And I don't understand why she would have to do that unless she was trying to cover up the fact that she lost control and she started shouting at me some really unnecessary things. Other than that, I lost a friend. I feel like I lost another family member, a sister. So I was in a lot of pain yesterday and I cried. And so today I'm picking up all the pieces of yesterday and I'm continuing on. And this is just another testament to how hard it is to go through this walk with Jesus, that I lose people left and right because I won't compromise. I won't compromise on what I know. I think that's a testament to how it's going to go when Antichrist says, take this mark, worship my image, or have your head gone, right? I'm going to be like, remove my head. I'm not taking your mark, and I'm not worshiping your image. I'd rather lose my head. That's quite literally the truth. I won't compromise. And that's the other reason why I've been writing some of the posts I've been recently. I won't compromise. I've noticed that I've noticed some witchcraft working in the news feed recently. People using their witchcraft ways of alluring not just women. I've seen men do it too. I've had to block a few people because they were being inappropriate. So today I prayed against that spirit of succubus and lust again, because I've been seeing an increase. This is a really volatile time to be in, because Satan is not just working on us in the fact that he's continuously putting us under fear. He's also tempting and defiling us every chance he gets. And you have to be careful what you put before your eyes. You have to be careful what you put before your mind and what you're allowing in. And I say this out of love. I'm not saying this as judgment or condemnation. Not at all. I pray over the people that I see falling for this deception, this witchcraft, I pray for them. I want them to have discernment and eyes to see the truth. I don't want them falling for this manipulation. And that's what it is. It's manipulation. That being said, only the Lord knows what he's doing, and his will be done. And I pray for his will to be done, not mine. So I'm hoping that as I continue on in my walk and people see my posts, if they have any questions, they should just ask me. But I don't want like a huge kerfuffle online. So if you could we just like private message so that it's not like, because doesn't the Bible say that if you have a problem with your brother, you're supposed to go to him privately, and if it doesn't work the first 2 times, then you should bring others and then make it a public thing? I think we should try, if you have a problem with one of my posts or something that I'm saying, come to me privately. I do that with people that I have problems with. I go to them privately. Unless it's a public post that they're misleading people on, then I might be making it public because they posted about it. Might as well just, you know. And if I ever post something that's misleading, please let me know. Hopefully I don't, because I'm pretty sure that all I do is follow the Bible. But if I ever do, please let me know. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to do my video about stars. Currently I'm fighting whatever I caught on that mountain. I think it's just I got really cold. And it caused some sore throat and headache. But I had some peppermint tea, which made me feel a lot better. And I'm going to get lots of rest tonight. So good night, y'all. Love y'all. Hope you check out the resources I put here. And I'll do my best to also link those links into the description box on YouTube so that those who see the video can just go to the description box and find my resources that I use and check it out for yourself. Okay? Love y'all. Check you on the next one. God bless. Good night.